I met a gypsy. Gypsy Tales, Get Excited Tea, shipping now by John Brendan.
It's not actually a physical form. Like you kind of just you sitting there right now.
Yeah, I find it fascinating, and like just looking back and like years running unit and having 280,000 emails a day, I would just go to Nimbin once a month and just like line a river on my own. And with some cows, and like that was my way of like trying to deal with it.
Yeah.
And it was actually quite effective, believe it or not. But yeah, trying to find that way to turn off, you know. And I think it doesn't get a lot of discussion, and there's probably different ways of doing it. Like, even meditation for me might be riding my bike. Like I find that
it is for sure.
That is like a form of it, and it sort of releases that tension of whatever is in your mind, and just getting in the fresh air. Like you went camping, like I find more and more just going for like a mountain bike ride or what have you, like you just get to get away from these computers and keyboards, etc. And I think maybe we're waking up to that now, and there's a little bit of resentment for this technology now. It's sort of coming in going, do we really want to rush to this AI, or do we want to like take our time, and but it's a fascinating topic. I love it.
Yeah, well, I think that whole thing of like surfing's meditation. I do jiu-jitsu. That's meditate. Like the thing that feels good for the human brain is to be in the moment. Like there's studies that have proven that the closer you are to the moment without thought, the human brain is working better than when it is distracted. So like when you're riding a mountain bike, like for me, I rode downhill forever. And it's like, you just can't think anything else. You're going to get fucked up. Like there's real consequences. So it forces you into this meditative state. So I think that's kind of what's going on, is that the reason why we love motocross and the reason why we love BMX and we love these extreme things like surfing and like all the people that we interact with and we talk to, everybody that's been on this fucking podcast basically are like people that have a connection to that feeling of they're doing this thing that lets them have no thought because there's physical consequences to doing that. So like all that you're doing in meditation is like, you just don't need a bike. You don't need jiu-jitsu. Yep. You don't need surfing. You can just get there. And then that place I think the power in that is like, it's always with you then. You don't need a mat for jiu-jitsu. You don't need a surfboard. You don't need a motocross bike. I just got injured badly. So that was actually like kind of one of the gnarliest things, is like pretty much the whole fucking time I was hurt. Like I was just doing days where I'd just be like doing an hour and a half, just sitting down, going through it. And it's like, I haven't been negative because it's so easy to see that shit coming now. Mm-hmm. Like there's a guy that I don't like actually he's like, there's just one dude and I fucking see him around, and then you'd get these feelings. And then it was from this shit, I'm just like, oh, I don't need that. Like I literally can choose not to feel like that. Haven't felt an ill thing towards that person. And now it's to the point where I'm like, I just don't need that ever again. Like I literally can choose to never think negatively about that person again. That's fucking huge, man. Because like everybody's got that kind of resentment and that kind of, those weird, that capability to like harbor those fucking weird feelings.
Yeah, you're just completely surrendering to your thoughts. And I feel like, I find the same thing when I have a negative thought. Like if I can just think of something positive that's happening in my life, it's not hard to just pick something and just focus on that. And you catch yourself like, you get better at it, I think, with time. But you've got to make a conscious decision to go to what you want to do and choose what you're going to feel. And it probably isn't something you can pick up straight away. Definitely something you have to learn. Yeah,
and the theory, like in Sam's app, there's a theory section to it, and that's the most valuable kind of thing. And to me, it's just right there. Like everybody's already got it. There's no, like you have the ability to, everybody has that ability.